What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about XRP today. It is the 12th day of December, and here we are sitting at about $1.99 with 2 days and 8 hours left in this week. More like 2 days, 7.5 hours, but who cares? Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's get into it. Okay, here we are. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame. We'll zoom out from there. We'll just kind of dissect this chart piece by piece as we move forward. 1 hour time frame. Looking at this, we have had a bit of a sell-off in the past hour, right? Bitcoin sold off, the stock market sold off, XRP sold off, nobody's safe. We got a lower low with a highly irrational, highly emotional market right now. A lower low with a very vibrant candle down. Do you guys know what that means? It means we're probably going to go up. That was probably it. We're going to go down. I mean, just think about it like this. Here we were, and we were pretty emotional back here too. I say we, maybe not me, but just we as a collective whole. And as soon as we got the lower low, boom, then we went higher. As soon as we got the higher high, boom, we went lower. As soon as you got the higher high, it's just here to mess with you. It's just a giant psyop. It's just a joke. This is a signal that it's time to buy. That's my thoughts, just looking at this here. We're going to look at the indicators and see if we can validate that. I do want to look at something with some volume on it too. We'll use Coinbase for that. Yeah, that's a lot of volume. In all honesty, that is a lot of volume. But and you're probably generating a lot of fear and a lot of conviction that you're going to go down. Why? Because you have so much volume, you have a closing candle down here, and you got the lower low than any of these lows over here over the past few days. You probably have a lot of fear right now, and you're very convincing that you're going to go to the downside because of that. That's why we're going to move up. Just like when you were very convincing that you were going to move to the upside, we moved down. We're in a sideways, choppy, manipulated market. If you start thinking like the market manipulators, the market makers, you can kind of see this stuff coming from a mile away. Now, the fact that I'm not too shocked by this or not too amazed by this, I like to think that I'm just like everybody else. I'm not. We're all special in our own regards, and I'm special. I'm a very special person, but we're all very similar at the same time. So the fact that I'm not amused, I have a feeling that the rest of the market's caught on too. So there might be this scenario where people are expecting, like I am, that we'll move up, and maybe we go just a little bit lower. We push this fake out just a little bit more before we start moving higher, but I do assume we're going to move up here pretty soon. If it's not this hour, even if we move down below like $1.90, whatever, we're going to move up soon. 1 hour RSI, and I really wouldn't be surprised if this is the low, but we're going to go over that. We're going to try to refine that. 1 hour RSI, it's bearish. It is bearish. We typically do find support right in this area, though, so probably not too much lower. Stochastics have reset entirely. Typically, whenever you get oversold, but your orange line is this far away from your blue line, that's actually a good thing, not a bad thing. That doesn't mean, just because it's a good thing doesn't mean that you have to move higher right now. It could be a good thing and you still move lower, but inevitably move higher. But from here to here, it's not that significant, and you will soon move up. The MACD doesn't look good, but you've been choppy and sideways, and it's the 1 hour time frame, so I'm not going to weigh on that too much or lean on that too much. I mean, I really do think this right here suffices as a fake out, because no longer you're not doing a 1, 2, triple, quadruple bottom. You're not doing that. You actually have the lower low. This low is notably lower than any of these other lows, and if in the next 3 hours 26 minutes, if you can close here or higher, you might validate this as a fake out, in which case maybe you consolidate here for a little bit and then you move up, or maybe you just move up immediately. Fake outs typically promote an immediate reaction to the opposite effect. So what do I mean by that? Let's just see. Like here, if we were breaking out, but this was a fake out, the immediate reaction to the opposite effect was the downside, right? If we're breaking out of this, but this is a fake out, then the immediate reaction to the opposite effect would be to the upside. We look at this on the 4 hour indicators. The 4 hour RSI does have bullish divergence. In fact, you have 1 drive, 2 drives, 3 drives. You've got triple bullish divergence. Oh, no. Do you? No. I'm sorry. From this low, technically you are below this low, but you don't have bullish divergence here, because that was a higher low and that was a higher low. So you do have bullish divergence between this low and this low and that low. So it is double bullish divergence still. Stochastics have bullish divergence, and the MACD has bullish divergence on the 4 hour. Again, not saying that this specific low right here today at $1.97 is the low, but either here or somewhere very near here. We're not going to go too far away, okay? And the expectation, let's just see if we look at this from a low to a high. Hold on. Low to a high here. I mean, Yeah, because this is the third, this is like the fourth attempt on the golden ratio. The expectation would be, if we do go lower, $1.90 to $1.86 would hold as support. $1.87, whatever, that would hold as support. If we go lower, that might be what we do. But there's a solid chance here, if we can turn around right now, that this is it, that we don't go lower, that we don't have to go to the 786, 886, and it is uncommon. Whenever you have this many interactions with the golden ratio, it is uncommon to not go here and then recover. But if you can hold your ground here, and if you can reverse, and especially if we can get above $2.05, that would greatly diminish the chance of going down here and greatly promote the idea that we do go higher. With that being said, XRP, I suppose, looking at this, we're at $1.98. We're looking for a low. I wouldn't be terribly surprised if we found a low at $1.90 to $1.87, something like that. Maybe we do get a little bit further of a push down. But again, the 1 hour and the 4 hour indicators, they're not really suggesting that we go down too much lower. So I'm actually having a harder time seeing this, where yesterday I was a little bit more confident in that. I think we will find support somewhere around here, if not exactly here, and then move up soon. Daily time frame, if we're looking at this, the daily RSI is neutral but bearish. The stochastics are bearish but reset entirely. I mean, the last time we were here, we were literally at our low. The time before that, we were at the low. We might be at our low now, and maybe we go a little bit lower tomorrow, but soon enough, we have the weekend upon us. We have Saturday and Sunday. Maybe we find our low over the weekend, but soon enough, we should move higher. You've got the cross on the MACD, but really this is probably a more bullish signal than a bearish signal, in my opinion. I mean, you're reset on all of these indicators. I think you're ready to move higher. I don't think that the next move is lower, as far as like lower than this low. I think we will see prices that return to, $2.65, $3.10, somewhere in that kind of area up here by the end of the year. That's the expectation. Will XRP close the year above $3? Maybe, but maybe we're just below it. Maybe we're just above it, whatever, but time will tell. I got nothing else. I hope you guys appreciate the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one, okay? Take care of yourselves. Bye.